What's going on, guys? It's Aiden25 here, and welcome back to another episode of Gran Turismo 7. Sorry, really quick before I start. I want to apologize that we haven't had anything since like the weekend. But as I did say, this week was my finals week. But we're done, and I passed 2 classes. I got 2 grades back so far. Passed one with a B, one with a C. So that's awesome. Still waiting on the other 2 though. Feel pretty good about my final in accounting, even though the best I'm going to get in that class is a C. That's like literally best case scenario. But honestly, if I get a D, I don't care because that class was hell. Was hell. And I felt super, super good about my purchasing exam. So potentially I might even be able to swing an A in that class, depending on how everything shakes out. But anyway. But I'm on break now. School's done for this semester. We're back. We're back in business. We're ready to go full-fledged back into the YouTube scene. And I'm really going to try to drag myself back up onto Twitch, too, because I don't have any excuses now, and I need to just stop being lazy and tired, even though being tired is a very valid excuse, especially when your sleep schedule is as bad as mine is, which I hope you guys understand all that also. But not set in stone yet, because I got to see what I got going on tonight and how I'll be feeling. But I'm going to try and get a stream in tonight. Don't quite know what it's going to be yet. I know I said I was going to give myself a schedule, but still haven't done that yet. So, shocker there. But it'll be one of the 3 games that we've done before. It's either going to be Sport or Minecraft or Battlefront. So we'll see. But I'm starting here because I forgot that they added a new, login thingy-majig here. For the game, so we're gonna get this. I mean, I don't care about this roulette ticket that they're giving me, but there's that. But anyway, we're back. So I think what we're gonna do today, because I am really tired today. I'm not feeling the best. I think we're gonna do. We'll take on the weekly. Oh no, there's a dirt race. We'll take on the weekly challenge today. And then. We'll worry about the Super Formula stuff another day. And I will say, I'll let you guys know now, I am hanging out with my buddy tomorrow. Well, some of you guys probably know who he is by now if you've watched the Homie Crap series. I'm hanging out with Fiscal tomorrow. Because, okay, there's something wrong with this Audi, man. I don't know what's different about this now, but this Audi sucks now. I don't get it. It just, it won't handle. Okay, maybe I just didn't slow down enough for the corner. Maybe that was me. Maybe it was me. Okay, never mind. It might have been me. Never mind. Okay, I just suck. It's okay. But yeah, oh no, never mind. It's definitely the car. Why is it doing that? It never did that the whole time that I was using it before. At least I don't remember it doing so. Why is it doing it now? That's crazy. But yeah, for the, I promise you guys, I'm not touching anything to make it do that. I'm literally just hitting the brake and trying to steer. But, anyway, stop getting distracted for 3 seconds so I can try to speak. For those of you that do not know, Fiscal and I actually are friends IRL, and, oh my god, and we hang out, every once in a while, IRL, for that same, obvious same reason, and, tomorrow is one of those days where we're hanging out IRL. So, I'll probably, I don't think I'll have anything pressing today, so I'll probably be able to bulk record. So if there's videos that go up tomorrow, they're going to be recorded today. Bulk recorded since obviously I'll be out tomorrow. So if there's anything you guys tell me in these videos that is for the future, most likely won't be done in the next episode for the reason of the fact that it'll be bulk recorded, but it won't be ignored. So it'll still be, it'll still be read and listened to, just as in like a general sense of that. So yeah, but as I was saying though, today and tomorrow's tomorrow's episodes will most likely be bulk recorded if I get the chance to do them. If nothing goes up tomorrow, then obviously there's that too. But if videos are up tomorrow, then they are bulk recorded. So yeah, but I will be back live on Sunday in regular syndication, as it were, But I hope everybody's having a good week though. Today's Friday. I'm just glad the finals week is over, but I'll be honest with you, like, I really didn't have much to stress about for finals week this week, because the one class that I'm waiting on that I might squeeze out the B in, or the A in, I'm sorry, like, because of how, like, her grading is and whatnot, like, I didn't have to necessarily stress too much about the final. Like, I could have, and I'm not even over-exaggerating this when I tell you, I could have failed the final just like I did, I can't mess with my traction control? Oh, great. Oh, it's already off, that's okay. I could have, oh, Jesus Christ. I could have, well, actually, I shouldn't say could. I shouldn't be speaking in past tense because I don't have my grade back yet. I can fail the final just like I did with the midterm and get a, Jesus Christ, man, what is going on? And get I can get a 48 on the final just like I did on the midterm, and even if we get a C on our group project, which I really don't think we're going to, I'll still pass the class with the C. And even with that, even with the 48 on the final, if we get an A on the group project, like I'm pretty sure that we're going to, then I pass the class with an A. Or I'm sorry, with a B. But I feel super, super good about the exam, to be honest. Like, oh shit. I feel super good about the exam, to be honest. So I actually don't think I failed. So, and I gave myself, I think, like a 70. Like, I was still even being modest in my, like, feeling like I passed it. So I gave myself, I think, a 70 on the exam. And, like, with the 70 on the exam and us getting the C on the group project, I have a B in the class. And still with the same 70 on the exam, if we get an A on the group project, like I think we're going to, then I'll end up with an A minus in the class. So obviously, like, that's like best case scenario, but also at the same time I'm not holding my breath. But I really genuinely feel good about the exam. So maybe I did pull off that, at least that 70%. But, and obviously, I mean, if a 70 will get me a B, anything higher will almost assuredly get me a B or an A. So at least I got that to look forward to. But, and it's so funny because after I got the 48 on the midterm, I was like, oh wow, I was like, I'm actually very, very worried about this class. Like, I might end up with a D. But then she was like, she told us in class a few weeks ago, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna make the spreadsheet available to you guys on, I'll send you a Canvas notification or whatever so that you can calculate your grade and whatnot or whatever. And I was like, okay, bet it up then. And I did, and I was like, wow, I was like, this is great. So at least I know for sure that I'm guaranteed to, like, legitimately pass 3 classes no matter what. I just don't know what the grade's going to be for the third class yet, whether it's going to be a A or a B. I mean, I guess, the C is potentially still there, but I kind of doubt it now after like calculating it and seeing really what I can mess around with. But, it is obviously still, I guess, a possibility that I have to consider. So, it is what it is. But either way, I'm definitely passing. And then accounting, I don't know how that's going to go. Because he's curving the whole class after the exam is graded, and that grade is going to be based off of all 4 exams plus all the quizzes that we did, and then it was really nice though that because on top of the curve, he's also the last week of class, everybody that stayed in class for like the rest of, or for the whole class period, he passed around like a sign-in sheet and gave everybody who signed it 10 extra points. So, which I was there for that, so I got the 10 extra points, which is super clutch, to be honest. So that's really nice, and that's going to help out a lot. But just in general, overall, like, I don't know what my grade's going to be for the class. So, because it's not good beforehand, let me tell you. So, hopefully, anyway, I can swing a C. If I can swing a C, I'll be okay, to be completely honest with you, because this semester was kind of rough. It really was. What the hell is that? Do I have one of these? I do. I'm probably gonna need to, is there a performance point limit? I might just buy racing tires for it. We'll buy sports. I wonder if I'm gonna have to put more power into this, or if it's gonna be not challenging enough to where I'll be able to just do it. Because obviously this is a special event, so it's a one-make race, right? Hopefully I won't have to put any money into this thing, though. First time ever driving this, too. I really don't even know what this thing is, to be fair. Handle's pretty nice, actually. I really don't even think I had to slow down as much as I did going into turn 1 there. Oh. Okay, but I do for turn 2. Got it. Maybe I spoke too soon. Man, Road to Atlanta. This takes me back to the season finale for IMSA. I can't wait for them to start back up again. Just got about another month and a half until we're waving the green flag on the season and on the Rolex 24. Can't wait. I wish their season was longer, though. Like, and by length, I don't literally mean physical time. I mean, like, races. Like, because, I mean, obviously, the Rolex 24 is in January, like, at the very end of January. But, and the season, ends in, what, October? I think they race at Road Atlanta in October, did they not? So, like, obviously, as far as that's concerned, the season's very long, but in terms of, like, actually racing, it's not a very long season, which is kind of upsetting, because, like, I genuinely do enjoy watching the sports cars. Like, I really do. Like, because it's so different, and it's, it's multi-class racing, so it's a very unique form of racing. I genuinely do like it a lot, but I just wish that the season was longer. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went hard on the brakes there because I did not want to run Gallo over. So I so was going to. can't wait for the NASCAR season to come back in, though, to be fair. I mean, obviously they come back in February themselves, so... It'll be back before I know it. I'm just being impatient. I miss my racing, man. You know what I mean? One of my favorite... Between that and baseball, it's my two favorite things about summertime. Yeah, this thing really blitzes around turn 1. I like that. This thing is kind of fun to drive, I gotta say. I still have no idea what the hell it is, though. Radical. I've never heard of that before. But it is fun to drive, I must say. Definitely different, that's for sure. Nice and quick and easy, just slide into the lead. So yeah, I'll probably starting on Sunday, I'll probably start getting back into the Super Formula GT to try to finish off that menu book, since we still have to try to tackle Fuji. And which it's making me, the thing that's making me most mad about that is it's like the last race in the menu book is the one that we're trying to win so we can finish the menu book, and that's the one that we're struggling with. I mean, granted, like, I struggled a little bit with Watkins Glen and St. Croix as well, but that was more so like just trying to figure out like strategy more so than anything, and get used to driving the, oh, I'm gonna miss this again, damn it. That was more so just trying to figure out, like, strategy that we were going to... Oh, shit. Come on, Aiden. Focus on the damn road. Jesus Christ, that was so bad. What am I doing with my life? That's obviously... Let me see if I get this sentence out now, too. That's obviously, was trying to figure out a strategy like, oh, when do we pit? Do we even pit? And if we pit, what do we do? And then... Also on top of, like, okay, like, how do we drive these super technical, easily steering, super adaptive vehicles on these tracks, you know what I mean? But Fuji's been just a pain in my ass. But it does look like, though, that buying the same model that the competition is might be a beneficial thing for me. So we'll see how that goes. And I don't know how many more Super Formula races there are after that, like, just like, that become one-off races. But I think I do just want to knock all of them out at once before we, go on to other things, just so that I, don't lose my touch with driving one of those things, and just so we don't have to, go back and forth on, changing vehicles constantly or doing different styles of, whatever. I mean, granted, we go back and forth changing vehicles constantly all the time anyway, but you guys know what I mean. And also, if you guys can let me know what GR3 car what you think would be best for me to get to win that Daytona race that's got the BOP. Because I bought the Viper thinking that would work out better for me since it's faster. Oh, I just gave up on the corner, so I went way too wide there. And that also messed up that one. Damn, I could have executed really good there if I would have kept on turning. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. What you guys used, or what you think, if you have, even if you haven't done it, what you think would be the best to try to do it with, because the Viper got adjusted to have more horsepower than my Supra did still, which was I thought was going to be exactly what I was hoping for and be good for me, but didn't end up working out that way. So I'm kind of stick in terms of what would be a good idea or not to try for that race. I just know that it was irritating the hell out of me. Alright, that's 3 down. I probably got time to squeeze in the 4th one. We're at Autopolis. Okay. I need Japanese. Obviously, we know what we're going to pick here. Get my normal setup. Get my normal setup back. Ooh, it's nighttime. Ain't that nice? I love this damn thing so much. I've loved this skyline since I first saw it and used it in Gran Turismo 3. That's really where like the majority of the cars that I like in life came from. Really was Gran Turismo 3. Like the TT, I love that car to death. That was obviously from Gran Turismo 3. That I saw it in, I should say. You know, this thing here was from Gran Turismo 3. Oh, I forgot where I was at. The Mitsubishi, the Lancer. I love that thing so much. That's from Gran Turismo 3 also. I fell in love with the Corvette because of Gran Turismo 3, but obviously, like, being around, like, seeing real life ones and also, like, driving a couple, because I had a friend of the family that worked for GM, and he was part of their ambassador program, so he would get, like, a new car, basically, oh shit. In a way, I guess it would be leased to him. I guess would be how it was, but every like few weeks or whatever, he'd get a new car to, you know, like drive around and stuff. Oh, I know where we're at. We're at that one that I had with the GR2 menu book that I literally could not figure out how to get into the pits because I'm retarded. And I literally only won at the line because of the fact that how long the straightaway was compared to the start-finish line, and the fact that I was so much faster than the GR2 cars, obviously, because I was using my Toyota race car. Yeah, I remember this track. This track's kind of tricky, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, that just obviously fueled my love for the Corvette, but it initially started in Gran Turismo 3. Really, a lot of the cars that I know about today came from these games, and for the most part, like that was my first exposure to them. Was Gran Turismo 3. The PT Cruiser, which I know everybody's gonna laugh at me for that one, but that was my first car, and it was my first car because I wanted one because of Gran Turismo 3. Oh my god. That's not even a sharp corner. Why can't you turn and accelerate around that? You got racing tires on even too, and your 4-wheel drive. But yeah, I know a lot of you are gonna be like, Aiden, what is wrong with you? And like laugh about that one. But yeah, the P2 Cruiser was my first car because I loved it from the game, and I actually think it was the first car that I picked in the game too. Like because like obviously, you know, you pick like back in, well, I guess in this game you kind of technically pick a first car also, but so obviously because you have to drive something to race in. But so obviously, like in all the games, you start and you get your first car or whatever, and the PT Cruiser was my first car in Gran Turismo 3, as well as in real life, and obviously one came from the other. So, but yeah, I'll never forget this. Me and my best friend, we were a kid. Well, when we were kids, I should say. Him and his little sister were staying at my house for I think about a week or whatever, or maybe it was just a weekend, but it was a couple days in a row anyway, because his parents, I believe, were going like on a second honeymoon or whatever, or to like renew their vows or whatever it was, and they just wanted time away to spend with each other, like obviously as couples with kids sometimes do, especially when like they have the kids like not back to back, but like within a short span of time. We're getting way off topic here, but like as adults do, and so him and his, because obviously that's my best friend and my aunt. I call him my brother. I probably can call him my brother. I think I've called him that on this channel before. And my aunt, her and my mom were best friends for many, many years before me and my brother were even thought about. So obviously it's only natural that him and I would be best friends too, though. And also I want to say that my mom is my brother's godmother. So I mean, obviously, that is another thing why it was a logical reason why they came to stay with us while they were gone, because me and him could hang out and spend time together and for a few days or whatever, and the connection that our families each have, so it obviously made sense that was the thing that happened with that. But he wasn't ever really big into racing games back in those days, and obviously I was, and I'd been trying to get him to play Gran Turismo for a while, and during this span of time we were outside playing catch, and he was like, hey, do you want to go in and play Gran Turismo? And I was like, yes. So we went in and we played Gran Turismo 3, and I showed him about it or whatever, and I showed him the PT Cruiser, and I was like, yeah, this is like my favorite car ever. I was like, this is what I usually start with whenever I play the game, and blah blah blah. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, we can go with that or whatever. And then we juiced this PT Cruiser up, guys. It was so fun. We put I think almost everything that you can put into that thing to tune it up, we put into it to tune it up. It was great. That's 5 laps. I'll have to do that next episode. It was so fun though, and we were up. I'll never forget this either. So we wait. My dad was out playing at a gig, and we waited for my mom to tuck us in, and his sister to go to sleep, and then my mom to go to sleep. And then we because we were camped out in my parents' living room. And then we turned on the TV and turned on my PS2 and everything. And then we just turned the volume all the way down so it wouldn't really make any noise or whatever. And we were just sitting there playing or whatever. And but we didn't hear we heard a car door shut, but we weren't quick enough with turning the TV off before my dad came in. And then he got kind of mad that we were up, because it was really late for how young we were. It was really late, but it was a great time. And we when I tell you guys we tuned that PT Cruiser up, we were, I don't know, for those of you unfamiliar with the older games, so there's a series where you can just kind of in here where you can only use USB made cars in it or whatever. And you gotta think back in Gran Turismo 3, that was back in 2003, 2002, 2005, or 2001 actually, I believe, is when the game came out. I didn't have it when I was that young, but it might have been 2003, 2004 when I was playing it like that. But so think about the cars from back then that would have been available. So basically the field of 6 cars that was in that those U.S. races was the Shelby Cobra, a Corvette Z06, a Dodge Viper GTS, a Corvette Grand Sport, a Mustang SVT Cobra, and then, yourself. All right. That was like the competition. And when I tell you guys that with this little PT Cruiser that was like juiced up to the nines, we were beating these cars. It was so great. It was so great. But anyway, I'm going to quit rambling on about past memories and stuff here, because I think it's a good time to wrap this episode up. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.